Listen to me. There's a switch inside you that most people never even know exists. I'm talking about that beast mode switch, that thing that separates the people who talk about greatness from the people who actually live it. Right now, as you're sitting there, that switch is probably in the off position. And that's okay, because most of us walk around with it off our entire lives. But here's what I need you to understand. The moment you decide to flip that switch, everything changes. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. So the question is, are you ready to meet the version of yourself that's been waiting to come out? Let me tell you what I've learned from studying champions, from watching people break through barriers that seemed impossible. Every single one of them had a moment where they stopped being nice to their limitations. They stopped negotiating with their excuses. They stopped treating their dreams like suggestions. You think Kobe Bryant woke up feeling motivated every single day? You think Steve Jobs never had moments where he wanted to quit? The difference wasn't that they felt different. It's that they learned how to flip a switch in their mind that made their feelings irrelevant. They accessed something deeper than motivation. They accessed their beast. Your beast isn't some mystical thing. It's the part of you that already knows you're capable of more. It's the part that gets frustrated when you settle. It's the part that can't sleep at night because it knows you're not living up to your potential. That restlessness you feel, that's your beast trying to get your attention. Most people spend their whole lives trying to quiet that voice, trying to be comfortable, trying to fit in. But champions, they learn to listen to it. They learn to let it take control when it matters most. Here's the hard truth nobody wants to tell you. Comfortable is the enemy of great. Safe is the enemy of legendary. Your beast doesn't live in your comfort zone. It lives in the place where you're not sure if you can make it, but you're gonna try anyway. I've watched people make excuses for their entire lives. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I don't have the right resources. You know what your beast would say to that? It would say those are the exact reasons why now is the perfect time to start. Your beast thrives on challenges that your regular mind runs from. Think about the last time you really pushed yourself. I mean really pushed, when you surprised yourself with what you could do. How did that feel? That wasn't an accident. That wasn't luck. That was a glimpse of your beast mode. And if you can do it once, what's stopping you from living there? The people who change the world, who build empires, who break records, they're not superhuman. They just learn something that most people never figure out. Your limitations are not facts, they're suggestions. And your beast mode doesn't take suggestions. This is where it gets real. This is where we separate the people who just listen to motivational content from the people who actually transform their lives. Because transformation doesn't happen when you feel like it. It happens when you decide that who you are right now is not who you're meant to be. Your beast mode isn't about being angry or aggressive. It's about being absolutely relentless in the pursuit of becoming who you know you can be. It's about looking at that mountain of work in front of you and saying, perfect, this is exactly what I need to prove to myself who I really am. You know what separates champions from everyone else? When everyone else is looking for the easy way, champions are looking for the way that will make them stronger. When everyone else is avoiding the hard conversations, the hard work, the hard choices, champions are running toward them because they know that's where growth lives. Your beast mode understands something that your comfortable mind doesn't. Every expert was once a disaster. Every master was once a beginner. Every champion was once someone who got knocked down and had to decide whether to stay down or get up swinging. Which one are you going to be? This is your championship moment. Not when you get the results, right now. Because champions aren't made in the victory lap. Champions are made in moments exactly like this one. When nobody's watching, when nobody's cheering, when the only thing pushing you forward is that beast inside you that refuses to let you settle for average. You want to know the secret that every successful person knows but nobody talks about? Success isn't about being perfect. It's about being willing to be terrible at something long enough to get good at it. It's about being willing to fail forward instead of succeeding backward. Right now, while you're listening to this, millions of people are making excuses. Millions are choosing comfort over growth. Millions are hitting the snooze button on their dreams. But not you. You're here because something inside you knows you're meant for more. That something is your beast mode, and it's been waiting for you to give it permission to take over. This is the moment where you stop being someone who wants to change and become someone who does change. This is where you stop being someone who dreams about success and become someone who works for it. This is where your beast mode stops being potential and starts being reality. You started this as one person. You're finishing it as someone else. Not because I gave you some magic formula, but because you gave yourself permission to access what was already inside you. Your beast mode was never something you needed to find. It was something you needed to unleash. Walk away from this moment different. Not because you're suddenly perfect, but because you've decided that good enough is no longer good enough. You flip the switch, and now you know what you're capable of when you stop making excuses and start making moves. The beast is awake. The question now is, what are you going to do with all that power?